Good morning everyone, welcome to Ojaswat IAS Academy. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 16th June and you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we upload all these PPTs. So let's check out what are the 10 topics which we are going to cover in today's MCQs. So here is the list is given and please do take a pause when you see question on the screen. You have to answer it first, then see the explanation part and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. So work hard, be consistent, regular with our videos. So let's begin our today's MCQs. So question number 1 is with reference to Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Statement first, it is central sector scheme aimed at improving farm productivity and better utilization of the resources. Second, it is implemented by Ministry of Agriculture, Water Resources and Rural Development. So the correct option here is B, meaning statement first is incorrect because Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, which was launched in 2015, is a centrally sponsored scheme, not a central sector scheme, and it was launched to improve farm productivity and ensure better utilization of resources in the country. And it has been formulated by combining Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program, Integrated Watershed Management Program, and On-Farm Water Management component of National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. And objective of this Yojana is to expand the cultivable area under assured irrigation, that is Har Khet Ko Pani, enhancing the adoption of precision irrigation and water saving technologies like more crop per drop. And context is that an annual allotment of rupees 4,000 crore has been made to state governments under per drop more crop component of this scheme for the year 2020 and 21. Now question number 2 is with reference to U-shaped recovery curve. I hope you can answer it correctly because once we have discussed V-shaped recovery and also U-shaped recovery. So statement first, the recovery curve is seen when the economy is down due to restrictions in purchasing. Second, after the fall, the recovery is gradual before regaining its momentum. So the correct option here is B, meaning statement first is incorrect because U-shaped recovery means a sharp downturn followed by a slow and gradual rebound, and the recovery is slower and takes more time because the economic disruption has resulted in several jobs being lost and people losing income and spending of their savings. And if this process is more long drawn, that is takes more time, then it throws up the elongated U shape. So as you can see, this is U-shaped recovery. And context is that the economists around the globe are predicting an elongated U-shaped recovery of Indian economy after 2020 due to COVID-19 shock. Now question number 3 is with reference to thermal fracturing. Statement first, thermal fracturing is the result of rapid temperature change in any material. Second, it plays an important role in the mechanical weathering of rocks. So here the correct option is C, meaning both the given statements are correct. And context is that the images captured by NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft for the first time has found the evidence of thermal fracturing observed on asteroid Bennu. So you have to remember that this spacecraft of NASA is actually to observe an asteroid which name is Bennu. And thermal fracturing could be an important weathering process on asteroids, causing the evolution of boulders and surfaces over time. And this mission was launched in 2016, aims to collect rock samples from asteroid Bennu and return to Earth in 2023. Now question number 4 is Operation Desert Chase. Recently news is related to which of the following? So the correct option here is B, that means anti-espionage operation. And this operation was started by military intelligence in early 2019 and it culminated in June 2020 with the arrest of 2 employees in arms dispute who were passing confidential information to the Pakistani intelligence agency and were arrested under relevant sections of Official Secrets Act 1923. And this act is India's Anti-Espionage Act, held over from the British colonial period. So it is a British colonial period era act, and punishments are also prescribed under this act. Now question number 5 is, Coral Triangle recently news is located in which of the following oceans? So the correct option here is C, that means Pacific Ocean, and more precisely in Western Pacific Ocean. And the Coral Triangle is a roughly triangular area of the tropical marine waters of Indonesia, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Solomon Islands and Timor-Leste. Also, it is the world's epicenter of marine biodiversity and considered as one of the 3 mega ecological complexes on Earth, together with Congo Basin and Amazon forest. And context is that the Coral Triangle Day was observed on June 9 to raise awareness of the ocean conservation and protection, with special focus on the region. Now question number 6 is with reference to Daulat Beg Oldi, that is DBO. So statement first, it is the northernmost corner of Indian territory in Ladakh. Second, DBO has the world's highest airstrip. Third, it was originally built during the 1962 war. Fourth, recently the Indian Air Force created history by landing Lockheed Martin C-130J-30 transport aircraft at the DBO ALG. So the correct option here is B, meaning statement 4 is incorrect, because this was done in August 2013, not recently. And recently it is in news because the possible triggers cited for the People's Liberation Army's targeting of Indian territory along the LAC in eastern Ladakh is a construction of 255 km long Darbuk Sheok Daulat Beg Oldi, which is all-weather road, is possibly the most consequential, and for more you can see in the image. And its strategic importance is that it connects Leh to DBO virtually at the base of the Karakoram Pass that separates India's Xinjiang autonomous region from Ladakh. Now question number 7 is, recently Asiatic lions were in news. Statement first, the population of Asiatic lions has declined in last 5 years. Second, its current range is restricted to the Gir National Park. Third, Asiatic lions are listed as endangered under the IUCN list. So here we have to choose incorrect statement. So the incorrect statement is 1. So option will be A, because recently Gujarat Forest Department has announced that the population of Asiatic lion has increased since 5 years, and the Asiatic lions are slightly smaller than African lions, and the most striking morphological character which is always seen in Asiatic lions and rare in African lions is a longitudinal fold of skin running along its belly. But lion is, that means Asiatic lion face the usual threat of poaching and habitat fragmentation, and 3 major roads and a railway track pass through Gir protected area are also posing threat to their population. But good news is that its population has increased. Now question number 8 is with reference to GM seeds. Statement first, BT cotton and BT brinjal are the only GM crops that are allowed in India. Second, it involves crossing species of the same genus to provide the offspring with the desired trait of both parents. So the correct option here is D, meaning both the given statements are incorrect statement, because right now BT cotton is the only GM crop that is allowed in India, and the statement second is a definition for conventional plant breeding, not GM seeds. So under genetic engineering, it aims to transit the genus barrier by introducing an alien gene in the seeds to get the desired effect, and the alien gene could be from a plant, an animal, or even a soil bacterium. And recently, Shetkari Sangathan, the farmers union founded by the late leader Sharad Joshi, announced fresh plan in its agitation for the use of GM seeds, and that's why it is in news. So in the current Kharif season, farmers would undertake mass sowing of GM seeds for maize, soybean, mustard, brinjal and ST cotton, although they are not approved. Now question number 9 is, recently the term Poonam Avlokan was in news. So what is it? So the correct option is, it is full moon night estimation exercise. So option will be C, as Poonam means full moon and Avlokan means to see or to check out or estimate. And Poonam Avlokan is a monthly in-house exercise carried out every full moon, and field staff and officers spend 24 hours assessing the number of lions and their location in their respective jurisdiction. Also, this mechanism was developed by Forest Department in 2014 as a part of preparation for the 2015 lion census. So recent census was also done through Poonam Avlokan, that's why it becomes important. Now last question is, recently Narlik city was in news, so where is it located? So the correct option is A, that means in Russia. So here is the map is given, and it is an industrial city in Russia located above the Arctic Circle, east of the Yenisei River and south of the western Timir Peninsula, and it is one of the world's most northerly settlement and is the largest city built on the permafrost inside the Arctic Circle. So do remember, this city is located in Russia. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture. Now one question for you is, you have to tell which organization or institute is responsible for allowing cultivation of GM crops in India and under which ministry it comes. Also, if you want to contact us, these are the details, and also subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get the latest update of the videos, and please like, comment and share the video. And if you want information regarding UPPSC examination and its test series, you can also contact us. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day and thank you.